Hello y'all, I'm Nancy of Nancy's Notions and welcome to my channel. I'm a part-time reseller of pre-loved items. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. I hope you enjoy these videos. I will show you what I bought, what I sold, and how much I sold it for. Thanks for watching. Welcome back y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Sunday, January the 7th. Yes. And these are my sales from Friday, Saturday, and today. Let's take a look. Okay, we'll start with the Mercari sales. First, we had a bundle sale, and it's the remaining pieces of this Mexican clay fruit. It's a banana or a plantain, a cantaloupe. I listed that one as a pear. I think that's what it is. And then a watermelon slice. And I was offered $48 for those 4 pieces, and so I accepted that. I paid about $4.80 for these 4 pieces. I had one other piece that I sold separately, and I paid $5 for all of them. So second, we have the Showbiz Pizza mouse bank that we got off a Dibbed It auction, and I paid $6.59 for this, and it sold for $15. And then this little votive candle holder, which is a little bird on a metal bird and twig with the nest. I paid $5 for this, and it sold for $23. This one is free shipping on Mercari because their shipping is weird. So sometimes it really severely wants to overcharge based on dimensional weight. And if it does that, I just change it to free shipping and build in a few dollars to the price to cover the shipping, and I'll get that on pirate ship. And then on Etsy, we sold this set of Kim vintage playing cards, and they do have this little oriental scene on them. It's 2 full decks in this nice plastic case, and I got those at a yard sale for $2, and they sold for $30 plus shipping. And then this cookbook, which is the Modern Family Cookbook by Meta Given, and it's not in the best of shape, but I still listed it. I paid $3 for it, I believe, at an estate sale, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. And then our eBay sales, this Winfield, California dinner plate, and then there's the mark on the back. I paid 99 cents for these. I think I originally had 3. This is the second one that I've sold. So I paid 99 cents for this, and it sold for $10.78. And all of these eBay orders are plus shipping. And then went ahead and listed the Creche Angel, even though she had a repair, and I listed her for $20. I paid $4, and she sold for $20. So I probably will pack her last because I also listed the Standing Angel that had a repair, and when she arrived, her wing had broken at the repair, so I just gave the buyer a full refund. This one is also missing a piece of the styrofoam inside, so I'm gonna have to pack her very carefully and hope that she gets there without incident. And then we also sold this other Avon Nativity piece, the Innkeeper. And I paid $4 for him, and he sold for $15. And then we sold this brass anchor coat hook. I got this at an estate sale where she just charged me one price for my whole pile of stuff. So I just divided by the number of pieces. $6.78 I have as my buy cost on this, and it sold for $13. This little vintage Pink Panther plush that I got at the flea market a while back. Paid $1 for him, and he sold for $10. And then the last is this, it's supposed to have more pieces. I think we're missing his head and a plate. But it's a little cup and a bowl, and then he should have a head, and then this little shaker sits on top. And it's just a child's breakfast set. And when I bought it, I didn't know what it was. I had to use Google Lens to figure it out. So I just listed it as replacement pieces. And I've had it listed for quite a while. I only paid $1 for these, and had it listed for quite a while at $30. And I received a $15 offer this morning, so I went ahead and took that. That's all the sales that I've got so far today, and we're gonna get these packed up, and I'm gonna drop off what I can at the post office. Hopefully the chute is not blocked. I haven't been all week, so this will be my first outing. I hope everybody else is having a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions. It is Saturday, January the 6th. So it's been a while since I have recorded anything. The last time I recorded was December the 31st. And then on January the 1st, I woke up sick. And I've been sick for about a week. Well, I've been sick for a week. And so I didn't record anything. It was bad. I'm so glad to be well and so thankful that my husband's such a good man and took such good care of me. I didn't list that entire week, and I still continue to have some sales, about 20 sales between the 1st and the 5th. So of course I didn't record any of those. I will try to do a clip and show you screenshots of what I sold. It was probably around, after shipping and cost of goods, around $250 worth, which surprised me, seeing that I wasn't listing. So thankful to have those sales. I did get to go shopping the day after Christmas, and I went to 2 or 3 thrift stores, and I'm going to show you the things that I bought. Hope everybody else had a great had a happy new year and had a better first week than me. Let's take a look. These are the things that I got at the Restore, Habitat for Humanity Restore. We got 3 little plushes. This one is a vintage, vintage plush, a little skunk. You don't see skunks very often, so I picked him up. He does still have his tag. He's a Dakin. I don't know if it has the, this is, oh, Skedaddle Skunk is his name. And it's called Pillow Pets, but you know the vintage plush, he's not really as soft as a pillow. I don't know if it has a date on the tag. I haven't really even looked at these. 1980, so. And he's in really nice condition, so that's a good one. The second one is, and the skunk was $2.50. The second one is a counting sheep, a Serta counting sheep. This one is an 80 years of Serta sheep, and he was $1.50. I usually pick these up if they're in good condition. They sell for, I don't know, $10 or $15. I think the last one I sold actually went international, so that was kind of fun. And then a little Wild Republic elephant. I usually pick up Wild Republic. They sell eventually. This one is on the green tag, which should have a date on it. 2014. African elephant, 8-inch. So, and he doesn't have a price tag on him, so she probably charged me $1. All right, they also had all their Christmas items on 75% off. And these 4 little nuns were in their Christmas section, so 75% off, $4, whatever that is. They are in Narco, Japan. Not all of them have a sticker. That one may be the only one. Yeah, just the one. So I thought they were pretty cute. I'll probably sell them. Well, they are. I'll just notice that they're all different. Two of them have a candle. This one has probably a hymnal, and that one's praying. So I'll just sell them as a set of 4. Because brass always, if you find something brass that's different, pick it up. There are still people out there that like brass. This one's really cool. Some kind of fish leaping out of the water, or leaping. I guess it is water down there. And there's the other side. He was $6. And yeah, he's not marked on the bottom, but again, brass pieces usually sell. Sometimes they take a while. You gotta just find the right person, but when you do, they buy it. All right, and then I got these 6, I guess they're like barbecue skewers for maybe shish kebabs. And they were in pretty good shape. And then the handle is like a little chef. It's got a little chef's hat. And they were $1 a piece, so $6 for those. And I got this pretty nice trivet mosaic tile trivet. It's probably handmade or, you know, hand assembled, and for 99 cents. It does say Bailey on the back. And then this little wind chime, metal wind chime with the patina. It's got sunflowers on it, and it was $3. All right, I'm gonna clear the table and put something else up here. I'll be right back. The next store I went to was just a small, it's a small church-run thrift store, and I think this is all that I got there. I can't find anything else, so I don't know. I thought I bought other things there, but maybe I didn't. First I found these. These are made by Nescafe in the 80s, and this one handily has a sticker on it. World Globe floating candles. Usually I only find like the coffee mugs. They're clear and have the World Globe on it. But this was a pair of the floating candles, and comes with the wicks and the little floating discs that go in there. So you put water in them and then float the little plastic disc on top. And then these little wicks, that's what you light. You don't put water in them. It's some kind of oil, like a lamp oil or something that you use in them. I sold an uncandle not too long ago, had the same kind of thing. And then I got 10 of these, but I only unwrapped 3. They are each have different colored rings around the bottom, and these are Fiesta. So I tried to look them up in the store because they were $2 a piece, and I wanted to make sure if I'm spending, how many did I say I had? 8? If I'm spending $16, I want to make sure I'm getting, you know, something that's going to be worth it. But all I could find on my phone were Fiesta glasses that were like a mug, or they were a taller glass with a foot that had the color and then a handle. So I didn't find like these tumblers. So I thought I'd take a chance, and so I bought 8 of these. Like I said, they all have different colored rings around the bottom. And when I look them up on my computer, I'll see if it's worth, I may set them in sets of 4 or sets of 2 or all 8 of them together, just depending on the price. And since it looks like that's all I got from that store, let me put something else up here on the table because I did go to the Goodwill. I'll be right back. And I forgot to say that the Nescafe floating candles, they were $2.99. This thrift store gets a lot of donations from some antique store. I don't know which one. I don't recognize the labels, so I don't do a whole lot of antique stores just because I'm frugal. My last stop was our small Goodwill, which is hit and miss. Sometimes I come out of there empty-handed, and sometimes I find some good things. The first thing I found was this fairly large wooden carved like 3D picture, and I'm not sure exactly what the denomination is here. Maybe Italian? I don't know. Anyway, I'll try to find something like it. It was $5.99, and it's not signed anywhere, so I don't know if it's like a tourist piece or if somebody just did this. It looks mostly to be carved out of all one piece of wood and then painted. So I thought it was pretty neat. And then I found this one Pyrex bowl that's got little it's got little dog faces on it. So this may or may not, one Pyrex bowl that has these little dog faces on it. So this may or may not stay with me, just depending on its value, but I thought it was really cute, and it was $2.99. And then I found a 25-piece set of Iroquois by Ben Seibel, made in the USA. And it's 25 pieces, so I didn't put them all out here on the table, but there's 2 serving bowls, and then there's 2 of these little pitchers. So this is like restaurant ware. And then there's, I don't know, a handful of dinner plates, salad plates, smaller bowls, and I'll just sell these by the piece. But I had looked at quite a few other things in the store, other stuff that I probably would have picked up, but it was priced too high. But then they had this 25-piece set for $9.99. So I got it. So that's all the things that I picked up on the day after Christmas. I did go into one other store, but I really needed to get some things listed. And so the handful of things that I bought there, I just processed them through last night so I could list some things today. And it worked because I had quite a few sales today. We'll look at those tomorrow. I haven't pulled them or packed them anything. So it was a pretty good Saturday, which is unusual for me. I usually don't get a lot of sales on Saturday. So I was glad to see those. Again, I hope everybody else is having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Monday, January the 8th, and I have 8 sales, 3 on Poshmark and 5 on eBay. Let's take a look. We'll start with our Poshmark sales. The first one is this cat plaque. If you want the best seat in the house, you'll have to move the cat. And it is from Smoky Mountain Pottery. It's dated 1994, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're not too far from Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, so I found a lot of pottery from that area. Let's see, I've had this cat plaque for a very long time. I didn't have a buy date on it. That's how long it's been. And I do have that I paid 99 cents for it, and it sold for $15. And then the yellow glass ashtray that I got at an antique store not too long ago. Well, because not everything's antique. This is not antique. Anyway, I paid $9 for this, which was a little bit too much. It sold for $15 and it was on offer. Flip sent out offer for both this and the next item. So with that, they get discounted shipping. So it was $15 minus Poshmark's $3 fee minus $2.02 shipping discount. So I think I made about 98 cents. But profit's a profit. At least I didn't lose. This shoe pillow, it's kind of a needlepoint polka dot pillow with cherries, and it's velvet, and then has kind of a cord edging with these tassels. I paid $10 for this at an estate sale. Again, probably a little bit too much. It sold for $18, and it also would have a $2.02 shipping discount on that. So I think I cleared about $3 on the pillow. And then for our eBay sales, first we sold this Pelican storm case. It's a waterproof case, and I believe it's for like camera gear, and usually comes with a foam insert, but this one does not have the foam. But the seal and everything on the case is still in good shape, so it'd still be good for, you know, keeping things watertight. There's no buy cost on this. This was something that my husband had, and I took an offer on it. I had it listed for $70, and someone offered me $50, and I countered back at $56, and they took that. So 0 into 56 is a no-brainer. And then we sold this CD, and this is one of the CDs from a couple years ago. An acquaintance of ours gave us a huge suitcase full of CDs, and they're kind of obscure titles. Some of them are promos only or DJ copies. So 0 buy cost for this CD, which is J and K, J.P. Morgan and K. Ballard, longtime friends, and it is still sealed, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. And then one of our Avon Nativity pieces, the sheep. I only have 2 of these left, y'all, so I even though I didn't list them till after Christmas, they're selling pretty good. I paid $3 for the sheep, and they sold for $10. And then this vintage Jeanette glass, Niagara Falls ashtray, like a souvenir ashtray. It's not in the best of shape. The picture is not. It's like it's been damp. It does still have the felt bottom on it. I paid 99 cents for this, and it sold for $8. And then last, our Moses figurine. I got him at an estate sale on the very last day, which was like 75% off. So I got him for $6, and he sold for $40. And the brand is, I should have wrote it down, the Valencia collection. And it's from 2007. Roman ink. All right, so that's all of the sales that we have for today. Actually, all of these were from today except for the cat plaque, and it sold last night. So I think that's pretty good for the first Monday of the new year. Well, it's the second Monday, but New Year's last week doesn't count since I thought I was dying. So for my first real Monday of the new year, that's a pretty good sales day. Hope everybody else is having a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I've got another What's Sold clip for you. It is Tuesday, January the 9th, and I have just 3 sales today. 1 on Etsy and 2 on eBay. Let's take a look. So our one Etsy sale is this Jerry Elsner tiger plush, vintage plush. And I'll show you his tag. A little hard to see. There we go. Made in Korea. And it will say Jerry Elsner on it. Most of the time, the Jerry Elsner is most known for those little monkeys that suck their thumb. But there are other ones. And I picked this one up at the never can remember the name of the place in Ottawa, the Samaritan Center, where all of their plush is $1. So I paid 25 cents for him, and he sold for $25 plus shipping. So that's pretty good for a little old tiger. And then on eBay, another one of my husband's car parts. This is a Chevy S10 temperature controller, and this one has lots of wires attached to the back. I just look them up by the part number and then do comps based on that. So it was no buy cost to us for this, and I got an offer of $68. I think I had it listed for $75, and I got a $68 offer, so I went ahead and took that. And then the last is just this random lot of Christmas ornament. I think I've sold more Christmas after Christmas than before Christmas. But there are 4 of these Currier and Ives, and I think they're all the same. And then there are 2, and these are both the same, Humpty Dumpty and Mother Goose. And I got these, it was a little junk shop that was closing down. So I filled a huge box, and he said, just give me a price. So I paid $40 for it was a really large box of stuff, and it came out to about 82 cents per piece. So I paid 82 cents for these ornaments, and they sold for $8.38. So that's all the sales that I have going out today. It was a very light day, but between the plush and the car part, I don't know, about an $80 day, I guess, minus shipping and cost of goods. I think this evening I'm going to work a little bit on some of the things that I fell behind on last week when I couldn't come out. I do have kind of a death pile of stuff. It's not a lot of stuff, but some of them are things that I'm just not really excited about. I also have some textiles, like some clothes and a couple of coats that I don't really have a good setup in here to take pictures of, things like that, like blankets or shirts. So I try to do them outside when the weather's nice. Well, the weather hasn't been nice. It rained. It started raining last night, and it rained right up until, I don't know, maybe around noon today, and then it got really windy, and then I think it's supposed to rain again. So I won't be taking pictures of any of that stuff anytime soon. But I do have some other stuff, just some things that have gotten set to the side. So I'm going to work on getting pictures of those this evening and get them listed. It's a really big estate sale weekend coming up. I was looking. It looks like a really good estate sale weekend. I was looking on estatesales.net, and I think that there are 4 within, we'll say, a 15-mile radius. And they all look to be pretty good. So I'd really like to go to those either on Saturday or Sunday. I usually don't go on the first day of estate sales just because, again, I'm frugal. And I usually don't pay full price. But if you go on the second or the last day, there's usually at least 25 or 50% off. So hopefully I'll be able to get to do that this weekend, since I didn't get to source it all last weekend. I can't wait for spring. I'm so ready for yard sales to start back up. I used to only do thrift stores, and then last year I started doing yard sales. I used to not do them just because it was kind of a pain. I don't live in a big city, so yard sales are usually, if you do 15 yard sales, you've driven 50 miles. But I would try to make a route so it was a circle, so at least I would kind of end up back where I started. And I don't know, I started really having fun with it, even though it was quite a bit of driving. But if I started at, like 8 in the morning, I could usually be home by 10 or 11 and find some pretty good stuff. So I'm ready to do that again. I guess everybody's making a video about what they're going to do for 2024. What were you going to do different for your business? Or if you're a reseller, it's probably something that you think about. And I don't know, I still work a full-time job, so this is a part-time. Eventually, I would like to make it full-time, but still working off, I'd like to be more debt-free before I do that. A little more financially stable, I guess you'd say, before I let go of my day job. But I do want to kind of expand. I have a pretty nice size space, and I know that I'm not utilizing all of it fully. Have a whole nother room that I'd like to set up as my shipping room. So this table where you always see me show things would be strictly for taking pictures. And then this room that I'm in would just be storage of items. And then the other room could be just strictly shipping and storage of larger items. I do sometimes list things locally on Facebook Marketplace, even though I hate Facebook Marketplace. I can never find anything on there. It always shows me stuff that's like 50 miles away or things that are already sold. So, but I do have mediocre luck selling things on there. So, I do have some bigger things, that I list there, and it would be nice to be able to store them in that extra space. And there's enough room to do that, to have a nice picture taking area for a photo box, and maybe either come up with a flat lay or a mannequin or something where I could do clothing or bigger items like blankets. And I can do them inside versus having to haul a sheet outside and lay it out in the grass and then lay that out and then hope a bug doesn't crawl on it or leaves don't fall. A cat walks across it. So it would just trying to do some things, I guess, that make my the reselling portion of my life a little more what's the word? I want to say economical, but that's not it. Take less time. So do a little better with my time management, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I hope that I don't think that's too big of a thing to ask. And normally I don't do like New Year's resolutions at all, and I'm not sure that this is really a resolution. It's something that I've thought about doing for a while. It's just the beginning of a new year, so it's a good time to say I'm going to do this year. So hope everybody else is having a great week so far, and thank you for listening to me ramble on. I appreciate you coming back and watching my channel. Hope you enjoy my content, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.